The most unhealthy habits that people should break as soon as possible. We've all had family members scold us for gnawing at our cuticles or for sitting too close to the television. But did we ever listen? Nope. We roll our eyes and shrug our shoulders, assuming that they were just being overprotective. The grave danger of these silly habits was never taken seriously, but maybe it should have been. See, some nasty everyday habits are more hazardous than they appear on the surface, and they put our precious health at risk. If you have any of these habits, you might want to try quitting before it's too late. 1. Sleeping with the lights on. We all know that children are often scared of the monsters lurking within the darkness, but we shouldn't let them sleep with the lights on too often. Bright lights, especially those blue-tinged lights. Have you ever noticed that most social media sites use blue? They tend to keep you up longer by disturbing your body's melatonin production cycle. When lights are kept on, our bodies assume the sun is still out. Hitting the snooze button. The bittersweet snooze button may actually be more bitter than sweet, especially in terms of mental health and mood. If you're overly exhausted upon waking, slamming that tempting button might be making a deal with the devil. After pressing the snooze button, your body may start a new deep sleep cycle, which would inevitably lead to another interruption approximately 9 minutes later. To avoid the prolonged sleep inertia, a psychological state of being, well zombie-like, just get your butt up after the initial scream of the alarm clock. 3. Biting your nails. Have you ever really thought about the countless questionable items you touch throughout the day? Doorknobs, public toilets, garbage, not to mention your germ-infested cell phone. They all carry a laundry list of possibly illness-inducing microbes, and you're sticking them in your mouth. Besides the likelihood of getting sick, the cuticle area around your nail beds could get infected, and tooth damage is even conceivable depending on how often and how hard you're biting. 4. Skipping SPF. While the sun is so relaxing with its golden rays and delicious warmth, to safely enjoy its gifts, you can skip sunblock. And not just for sunbathing, you should always be coated in SPF. Bare, unprotected skin is susceptible to rapid aging and skin cancer caused by UV light. You should apply a minimum of SPF 30 to your face, neck, and ears daily if you want to protect your vulnerable skin. The skin is your largest organ, so take care of it. 5. Flushing toilets with the lid open. Though it's utterly satisfying to watch your waste swirl down into the plumbing pipes, we urge you to shut the lid of your toilet before you flush. Why? Well, flushing a toilet basically catapults a plethora of junk into the air. These two particles and organisms can shoot up nearly 15 feet into the air, consequently falling onto the floor, the sink, and wait for it, onto your toothbrush. While it's not usually dangerous purse, it's still gross as all heck. Shut the lid. 6. Sitting all day. People don't realize just how often their butts are secured in a seat, whether it be a couch cushion, a desk chair, or a car seat. Sitting is the new smoking. A sedentary lifestyle has been linked to cancers such as obesity, high blood sugar, and blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, and possibly cancer. Exercising regularly aids in reducing these frightening risks, as well as remembering to move around and stand periodically at a desk job. Respect your body, people. 7. Overusing teeth whitening strips. Remember, having white teeth does not equal having healthy teeth. In fact, using those over-the-counter hydrogen peroxide-rich whitening strips may actually be stripping your fangs of necessary proteins. The protein-encompassing dentin layer, which lies beneath your enamel, makes up most of a tooth, so it's kinda important. Have you ever noticed that your teeth are super sensitive after applying whitening strips? Well, that's because you're single-handedly damaging that collagen protein and subsequently weakening those choppers. 8. Touching your face. On average, people touch their faces 2,000 to 3,000 times a day. Odds are you don't even realize you do it. You may even be touching your face this very second, spreading microorganisms onto the delicate defenseless skin. Specifically, rubbing and wiping your eyes is a bad idea, unless you're looking to cause tiny breaks in the skin and broken capillaries. All in all, rubbing out your eyes can briskly age the fine, thin skin around those precious peepers. 9. Skipping breakfast. You've heard it before, folks. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But is it really? Well, the consensus is maybe. In general, brains work a whole lot better when you've got nutrients in your system, especially when it comes to cognitive and memory functioning. It's even been found that people who eat more earlier in the day rather than later weigh less and have healthier blood lipids and blood sugar. Plus, what's better than waking up to an array of delicious food? No complaints here. 10. Cleaning ears with Q-tips. Seeing that amber-hued ear gunk on the end of a cotton swab is yet another oddly mesmerizing habit that's awful for your health. By attempting to scrape out earwax with a Q-tip, you're just pushing wax farther into the canal. Q-tips boxes even advise people not to put the product into the ears. Ears already have a natural cleaning process, one which you in most cases shouldn't interrupt. Earwax is actually beneficial to ear health as it helps prevent infections by seizing foreign invaders. These were the most unhealthy habits that you should break soon. We arrived to the end of the video. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Goodbye!